Sound like a stand and shit. Like you feel me? Wish I had a fucking stand. What up, motherfucking YouTube? Close my closet and shit. Wish I had like a camera like right in front of me and shit. Like instead of me looking to the side and shit. It's actually chilling here. I'm gonna get my computer out. He said white people looking so cold in here now. So chilling. I'm mad curious with shit now in this house. What up, YouTube? Hold on. What up, YouTube? I'm trying to get my computer ready. Just in case I want to use my computer. Hey, love baby, how you doing, Queen? And you logged off? Who logged off? I'm gonna finish watching that in a minute. How you doing, love baby? How you doing? How's everything going with you? Hopefully all is well. Let me see something. Yeah, rest in peace to Ozzy Osbourne, huh? Rest in peace to Ozzy Osbourne. Like, Ozzy Osbourne passed away. He just passed away too today, but at the age of 76. I don't know how he passed away. He's not, that's not a real old age nowadays, 76, but shit, nowadays, a lot of people ain't not even living to their 80s now. So at the end of the day, oh, you off today? Okay. Yeah, I'm off today too. I'm off today too, but soon I probably won't be off and shit. Like I said, I'm trying to get back into my old job somehow, see if I can get back into the school board, get stuff back in line. Yeah, I mean, but rest in peace to Ozzy Osbourne. Like I said, I grew up watching his show. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really listen to his music, but when he had his show on, I think it was MTV, whatever his the network, I did watch his show with that the family show they had. I did watch that show. It was entertaining. He was a real entertaining character. I tell you that. See, I tell you that. You feel what I'm saying? Biting bats and stuff. You feel me? Like he was a character. And I guess he lived longer than like what a lot of people expected. You feel me? Because yeah, I know like on the show he talked about drug use and alcohol and you feel me like health issues. So I guess he lived longer than what people expected. But but 76 is still not a very old age. So definitely rest in peace to Ozzy Osbourne. You dig what I'm saying? Still don't have no I don't know if TMZ anybody released any statements about how he died or anything. I'm not too sure. I don't know if they released any news. Not that I see. Nah, I just see Malcolm Jamal Warner. I don't see too much news. Oh yeah, Ozzy Osbourne. Let me see. Do they got any details? Do they got any details? Let me see. I don't know if I got even my plug on right. Everybody hit that like button, y'all. Tap in, have a little conversation, come network, topics, whatever news. I'm trying to see what's popping.
We just put a story on the website that Ozzy Osbourne has died, 76 years old. He has had his medical issues over the last few years. We knew he was very sick. But the
I didn't know you
family
say.
came out with a statement. The entire family was there at his bedside when he passed this morning. What a life!
It's wild. He's 76, like you said. He's had health issues for a long time. It's not surprising, but it's still very shocking.
Like I
Ozzy
said, like he
Osbourne is
had
somebody
health
who just seemed
issues, drug
always
issues.
so alive. Just such a larger than life presence, like a legend in music, the godfather of heavy metal. What an
That's a
icon, what a
fact.
legend.
You don't remember, but he Black Sabbath formed in 1968, and they kicked Ozzy out of the group because of problems with drugs and alcohol,
That's what I
and
just
he
said.
struggled
That's
with
what I
that.
just said.
But the amazing thing you don't see a lot is when somebody leaves a group. Usually they don't do as well.
He did
Sometimes
good
they
at
do,
solo.
but
He did good as a
Ozzy did.
solo
Especially in
artist.
those circumstances where he did have a lot of issues, a lot of things to overcome, and he just became even bigger.
Yep.
13 albums,
So yeah,
He killed his
Grammy,
millions
solo.
of albums
He
sold. He had
might have did
Rock and
better
Roll Hall of
solo,
Fame
right?
twice as a member of Black Sabbath and as a solo artist.
which is amazing.
And he's just such a part
Yeah,
of
he's been
pop
sick for a
culture. I mean,
long time.
music fans, this is an
He's been sick
incredible
for a
loss.
long
But
time.
biting the head off a bat in 1982,
Which is
everyone knows that.
which is what I remember.
That's what everybody thinks of. And
And
even
I remember
30
him
years
talking about
to
that too.
younger
He said he
people,
didn't know it was
he's
a
the
real
dad.
bat.
In reality,
he said he didn't know it was a real bat because people used to throw fake bats on stage, and then he ended up biting one that was a real bat. You know what's funny talking about a bat? I think there's a bat right when you come out my door. I think there's a bat hanging. I was looking. I said, "Nigga, I look like a bat." Speaking of bats, I don't know if I can show y'all because I don't fuck with bats, so I ain't trying to get too close to it. But I do encounter a couple of bats here and there.
On his downtime, he was just drawing and sketching. He loved drawing. I'm sure we'll see a lot of those in the coming months, which Sharon will release. But yeah, it's a huge loss.
The other thing that's really interesting about Ozzy is Sharon. That Sharon got him clean and really helped manage his career.
Need
I think
that
her
good
dad
woman got your
worked on
back.
with Black Sabbath, and she took over. And Sharon was
That's
Sharon
what I'm
was Chris.
saying. Having
Yeah,
having a
well,
good
Sharon.
woman
She
behind your
was.
back,
She like
that's
managed his
that's
solo
critical.
career, kept him
Sharon
functioning,
always was
you know,
that. Like
never
I hate
being
to say,
superstar
Sharon
up until
Sharon was
and
always
then
like his backbone. She made him a better person, as you can see, even in the show. You feel me? Like she was just like she was that one that had that spirit that he needed around him. Because if she was on that type of time he was on, he probably wouldn't have lived to see 76. So she has a lot to do with him living to see 76. Yeah, he had a lot of health issues, but he overcame a lot of stuff that people didn't think he was going to overcome. A lot of stuff, y'all. Like I said, another tragic loss, another
Ozzy
iconic
often
loss,
turned
back
into
to
America's
back.
dad,
Yeah,
which is such an
which
odd
is
thing.
Malcolm
really odd.
Jamal
I mean,
Warner,
and famously,
now
you know,
Ozzy
to a lot of people when they
Osbourne.
think about
And I believe like Malcolm Jamal Warner, like his is actually like I think like a few days before we even knew. Like he been got into that accident. They just found his body like on Sunday. So his accident might have happened probably like Saturday or something like that. Then they found it on Sunday. Then they let everybody know like Monday. So it's probably his is probably like maybe like a couple of days that he already passed away, due to that accident. Unfortunately, I don't know what's wrong with YouTube. This hold on, y'all. Yeah, my fault, y'all. I got a phone call, so my phone be tripping. Yeah, life is too short, but like I said, Ozzy Osbourne, that YouTube is tripping. Like for some reason, YouTube is just tripping. Because I used to be able to get more numbers in here. YouTube, I don't know if they shadow banned this page, but it's hard for me to tell. But yeah, something's going on with this YouTube account, and I don't feel like flipping the whole accounts and stuff. I don't really feel like doing that. You know, what I mean, either that or I'll go back to my sport page. But other than that, like, yeah, something was wrong with this YouTube shit. Yeah, life is definitely too short. Life is definitely too short, love baby. Definitely is. Like I said, Ozzy Osbourne, he was doing a lot of health, mental problems, and he
Ozzy
overcame a
baby,
lot.
Sharon.
yeah.
Sharon, everybody
What
remember
he
that.
is to a lot of people.
Sharon.
Absolutely. And they had some few separations, bumps in the road, but they stayed together
It was
till
Sylvester
the
Park
end.
for the
It really was.
yeah. What a loss.
My name is Ty Wilson. I'm in Denver, Colorado, and it's just such a tragedy to see a
Why he
monolith
talking
media
like
go
that
like
for?
this, from television
Why he
to
talking
live
like that for?
performance to music. Ozzy Osbourne really changed the game in every way he could.
He did. And I had I once saw them at a Thanksgiving dinner, the whole family, at a hotel. I brought my parents there, and they were
Everybody hit that
there,
like button,
and
subscribe to
I
the
had more
channel.
fun just watching them at that table. They were a loving,
Like I
loving
said,
family.
iconic family. Like I said, I used to watch
They
their
also
show
know
every
how
day
toxic.
after school. I think it's my high school year, if I'm not mistaken. Early 2000s when they had that show. I think it was MTV. That show was lit. That show was lit. That was some shit that your parents, hey, don't watch that. You feel me? There's a lot of shit going on, and that's how I actually knew about Ozzy Osbourne. And maybe my dad was explaining to me like, yeah, he's a rock star. He's known for biting bats, like plastic bats, and then he bit a real bat and bit his head off, and you know what I mean? Just the drug use, how he maneuver, how he talked, Sharon. You know what I mean? Like I said, just it's another big loss, y'all. Unfortunately, unmotherfucking fortunately, that's another loss. Any more news other than like Michael Jamal Warner? And then every time I see, AKA Theo, that should make me sad. 'Cause, I grew up watching. Osby Osborne too. Not more than the Cosby Show. I really grew up watching the Cosby Show a lot. Um, but every time I see like shit with Theo, Michael Jamal Warner and Theo, that shit like touches your heart. Like you lost like a family member almost. You like damn, like yeah, it feel like you lost like a brother, a cousin, a nephew. Yeah, I mean, if you grew up watching the Cosby Show, it kind of affects you. And I was telling people it was like that when Nipsey died, when Nipsey Hussle died, and I'm sure like it happened to a lot of people. Like, if you watch a show or you really mess with somebody, like you grew up watching something and they die, it kind of affects you. And I guess the older I get, I'm starting to realize that like you don't have to know somebody personally for the shit to affect you. You know what I mean? Like it don't have to be a loved one for somebody like for to lose somebody then that shit bothers your heart. You like that shit don't sit well. And I didn't really feel that way until like Nipsey died, because Nipsey's somebody that I listened to a lot. And then right when I was listening to him so much, that's when he just happened to pass away. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like in tragic, you know what I mean? Was you get murdered when you trying to do good in your community, somebody murders you. So I don't know, shit like that just don't sit well. Man, I don't wanna keep hearing it. Now, what else is going on YouTube? Let me see inside. Let me see any new movies, anything coming out, any new movies. You got a new Mortal Kombat coming out? New movies. What up, YouTube? I don't see no good movies I actually watch. Like other than like I see Mortal Kombat, Ghost Rider. Is that a new Ghost Rider? The biggest movie trailer. I don't know if that's Mortal Kombat. I know they was making a new Mortal Kombat. Guns Up official trailer 2000. That's what. That's what Kevin from Kings of Queens. What movie is this? Guns Up trailer.
It's family nights. You and kids mean everything to me. There's something I want to talk about. The diner. With some elbow grease.
Guns
It should
Up
be open,
trailer.
but I love it. No more worrying that the kids are
What's
going to
it?
find out how you put food on the table.
Never seen this shit. I never seen Match No Action. The thing is, he used to wrestle back in high school.
Let's go. Kramer days. New Jersey's #1 collector of debts. The kids cannot find out about this. This time when you haven't told me. You're a good man, Mr. Hayes. But one does wonder what kind of
Mr.
home your
Hayes.
children are being raised in. Why are you bleeding? No, that's red ink. It looks like blood. It does, right?
Shit.
Let's just say here about you wanting to quit the game. I care about what I
I'm
do
just
for a
watching some
living.
movie trailers, y'all.
If you leave, you're done. Sit down.
What's poppin', YouTube? Guns Up
Tell me why
with
guys
Kevin
make you
that
fight for
came
the
from
first.
King of Queens. This like the first time I seen him in a serious kind of role. First time ever. Let me know what movies that you must check out the rest of this year. I'm hearing a lot of people saying that certain movies that people say was good was actually ass. Drink some hot cocoa. Drinking hot cocoa like it's motherfucking cold outside and shit. Oh, you said the weather's nice in New York? I think it was like 100 something. Yeah, the Superman trailer, the Superman movie. Everybody's talking about that one. I won't mind seeing Superman, Fantastic Four. They got a Fantastic Four coming out. So it's like, so I usually don't check out movie theaters. Like I didn't even know that shit. I see a Mortal Kombat. It's a lot of motherfucking old shows. They trying to remake a lot of these old shit. You know why? Because they can't think of nothing else to make. So all they doing is making repeats and remakes and shit. Mortal Kombat. When they making a new Mortal Kombat? I didn't know they was making a new Mortal Kombat. They keep making the same movies and shit. They can't think of nothing else to make. I didn't know they was making new Mortal Kombat. Let me see. Who fuck with Mortal Kombat?
You're Johnny Cage. I love Citizen Cage.
Nah, let me see something.
Uno Mustang. You're Johnny Cage. I love Citizen Cage. When I was a kid. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. They should do a reboot. Nobody wants that.
Shit, that's what they doing now. Is making reboots and shit.
Johnny Cage. You have been chosen to fight. Tell me you're not some crazy fans. How are you doing that?
Are you coming or what?
You say about Johnny Cage?
Where the hell am I?
It's called Mortal Kombat. It's a fighting tournament. To the death.
Fuck that. This is the war for the fate of your world. Dickhead dinner what? I'm not some champion. I don't have transformer arms or shoot lightning bolts. It's just got nothing to do with me. I'm an actor. I find you annoying. Not the face.
That's here. Look kind of lit. That shit look kind of lit.
Time to become the hero you were meant to be.
What you say about Johnny Cage?
All right, big ugly funny. It's showtime. Get over here.
Get over here.
Only the strong survive. Are you kidding me? You don't have any bells? Just incredibly handsome.
I guess they could always make another Mortal Kombat, right? It's just one of action movies that everybody would go and see. I didn't even know they was making another. So they making all these superhero type of movies back again. Superman. Let me check out the Superman trailer. Let me see something. 'Cause now I actually want to get into like some of these movie trailers. So they got Mortal Kombat, which I didn't know they made a whole new Mortal Kombat. Let me see. Well, Mortal Kombat. Like, well, it's a game too, but it's a movie. You never heard of Mortal Kombat? How you ain't never heard of Mortal Kombat? Blood Prison. Let me see, like, what other movies, like, Daddy's Daughter Trip. I don't know what the hell that is. The Book of Best Action Trailers. Yeah, I'm seeing it. I'm just now starting to check out some of these new movies. Let me see. Let me see. I'm putting out the wrong. Let me see certain new movies. This shit ain't say new movies. Cause I haven't checked out any new movies. Let me see the Superman. Let me see if I can check out the Superman trailer if they're gonna play it. No, they trying to play the fake movie. I hate when they super your head up like it's the real movie they're gonna play and it's not. I need to get my Fire Stick back on so I could probably watch some of this shit. Cause my Fire Stick be having some of these movies on. Fast, Fast 12. I don't know. That shit don't look right. Some of these movies don't look right. Hard that it's a game. Well, Mortal Kombat. Yeah, Mortal Kombat is a game too, but yeah, it's also a movie. They made it into a movie too. Let me see something. I want to see a list. Top 10 movies. Let me see something. But what's up? Let's see. Anybody, you checked out any new movies lately? Because I haven't checked out any new movies in a long time.
Popeyes is getting saucy. Love you, brother. Be
The
careful.
Sinners. You seen Sinners? I still haven't watched Sinners yet. And it's funny how a lot of people souped up Sinners, right? And I had a few people that I know watch Sinners while they was on the phone. But they're like, bro, the movie takes too long to get to the main parts. Supposed to be a good movie,
Welcome to
but
Watch Mojo. And today we're counting down our picks for the movies released from January to June 2025 that had critics and audiences on the edge of their seats.
all right, that's a little rundown.
My reasons? I'm not saying. I'm saying I'm not saying.
Number 10, Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning.
They made another Mission Impossible.
Every word.
I didn't know they made another Mission Impossible. Bro.
CIA black vault break-in.
I was not really into Mission Impossible, to be honest.
The Kremlin bombing. In fairness, the bomb was actually meant to kill him.
Sometimes bigger really is better. Such was the case with the Mission Impossible film franchise, which started with Tom Cruise ducking laser mazes and ended with him setting a Guinness World Record for most burning parachute jumps by an individual. The Final Reckoning follows in the treacherous tracks of the
Never
series'
knew they
past
made another
installments, providing
Impo-
Oscar nominee Cruise's beleaguered
Anybody
hunts with a
into
proper
Mission
send-off he
Impossible?
never.
I was never into like Mission Impossible, to be honest. Like I would have to go back and watch from the beginning of Mission Impossible to even understand the movie because it's one of those movies you got to really get into, or if, like if you missed a couple of the other movies, you're not gonna understand. You're not gonna understand it.
Feels forced.
This explains the handcuffs. It's still not clear why he's here.
I would have to go back to the beginning to watch that shit.
If we want to bring the world back from the brink, we have to deal with him. Should he choose to accept?
Try not to worry too much.
You said Netflix got new movies out, like movies that's in the movie theater, or only movies that's just on Netflix itself. Cause I got a Netflix account too. Maybe I need to see what's going on with Netflix. I've been looking for a good movie to watch. I was gonna try to buy
Much
Sinners.
about its convoluted plot, which weaves in references to the other Mission Impossible films that die-hard fans are sure to appreciate. Instead, stay for the quite literally death-defying stunts, dizzying action set pieces, and Cruise's undying star power.
Our lives are the sum of our choices. This is your calling, your destiny. I have no regrets. Neither should you.
I don't really know if I would watch Mission Impossible. I wouldn't buy and watch it.
I need you to trust me. Number 9, Pavements. Steven.
Never heard of it. Some of these movies I ain't never heard of. Payments.
I would never do anything to compromise your integrity.
That shit look
What if
ass.
it really was like a moment like this? You've been chosen as an
Payments. That movie look ass.
moving adaptation of the sequel
The
to
fuck is
your
this?
life.
Much like the cult favorite indie rock band with which the film mostly shares a name, director Alex Ross Perry's experimental biopic
I don't know, yo.
unapologetically does things its own way. The members of Pavement, the immensely
Pavement.
influential musical outfit fronted by Stephen Malkmus, appeared in the film, but are also portrayed in scripted
So I
segments by
guess it's based on some kind of rock band, Pavements. I never even heard of that shit, to be honest. I never heard of this shit. Yo.
Joe Keery, Jason Schwartzman, and Nat Wolff.
It's good for my career. An award or something. I can't play Billy Joel. I always was hoping that it was music for the future. I think everyone
Pavements.
who's not that successful in their time tries to think that. Well, if you're trying to sound cool and smart, you're going to talk about music.
Ostensibly outlining the band's career trajectory, Pavements incorporates real and fabricated elements to paint a perfect picture of its subjects. It's not quite a documentary, but it's also not quite fiction. It's Pavements, like only Pavement could do it.
It's the one band I don't know how to talk about. I love them so much. As obsessed with Slant and Janet.
They're like the slacker Rolling Stones of the 90s.
My first Pavement album truly changed my life. I heard Pavement for the first time 6 weeks ago.
Wowie zowie. I love to say it.
Number 8, Thunderbolts.
So that now means hero. There is no higher calling. Your sister understood something about that.
I should have come back for you.
I don't know, YouTube.
No. That's just.
I've been checking out some. I was checking out some
Years of
movie shits.
diminishing returns following 2019.
I was just checking out a little bit of movie shits though. That's it. I ain't really doing much of this YouTube shit though. YouTube, like another thing. YouTube be capping when it comes to pushing out my lives. So I ain't really trying to stay on it too long. You feel me? So I'm about to get up out of here. I definitely want to put some more shorts out because that's where I be having more fun doing my shorts. It's live. I don't know. Maybe I start doing uploads because going live is like I'm about to like chill out going live. It's just like you need watch hours, but other than that, going live is ass. I'm about to start maybe having a co-host or something. Going live is boring to me. I get bored going live because you run out of shit to say, especially if you don't got a big audience. With a bigger audience, I can keep conversations running quick. You know, what I mean, with nobody watching and it's one, two people popping in, I'm like, oh, it's not good enough. I'm sorry. I might quit going live for a while. Maybe I pop here and there. Probably focus on this on my shorts for a while and shit like that. 'Cause this live shit is dead. Like YouTube only push you out when you beefing with people, when you talking about somebody and shit. It's the only time YouTube will push your videos out. You gotta be beefing with somebody and shit. You gotta have like a subject when you beefing with people and shit like that. Other than that, YouTube ain't just pushing channels out like mine. So I'ma fit in what I fit in, yo. I'm